Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. Welcome to my life. So if you were following me for the last 5 years, some of you have been, you may remember my balcony. And what I would do, and I was feng shuiing then, is I would decorate my plants on my balcony with rocks and shells. And once you get it arranged, it's really pretty. And this is a really nice iridescent vase, and I got it so darn cheap. I bought a box of stuff at the thrift store, but you know, because of the coronavirus, I'm not going to the thrift store. And so you might be thinking, wow, you are really paranoid. Yeah, that's true. Better safe than sorry, you guys. I think it's Saigon. They can't get any masks. I noticed that the bottles of bleach are very little. So be sure and get some bleach. Okay, so now you know about the rooftop garden, and I want to show you my plants. So we need to grow some food. We need to figure out how to do that. So what I did is I just planted a few plants, and here's some of the plants that I have, generated. Yikes, this shouldn't be near my candle. So after a lot of planting and dirty fingernails and I really hated it, this is what I generated. So that's pretty good. And eventually maybe some fruit some vegetables are gonna be happening. So what happened was some of the stuff was not successful. I see a little bit in there. I sprouted some stuff. There looks like there's one there. But for the most part, this stuff was unsuccessful. So I thought, why, start all over. Why not just dig some holes? I say my little yogurt spoon, dig some holes in my dirt, I can't find my fertilizer. I gotta be careful. Dig some, I have some seeds left from last year, and just plant it in the same dirt, my dirt is really hard. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it, but why get more dirt? So I have, these were good seeds. I think I bought these for $0.25. I'm not sure what these seeds are, but I'm just going to plant them. I would put some fertilizer. Here's my little fork. I would put some fertilizer in here as well, but I don't know what I did with my fertilizer. So, maybe some of this stuff is going to sprout. 2 of these sprouts were from the seeds I had in my food. So I'm going to keep trying to do that. It might not be successful. If not, that's okay. You just got to say to yourself, that was not successful. The fertilizer really helps. I'll put some on the sides too. So, there's none left. That's okay. I got plenty. So what I did is I saved the seeds out of my food, and I want to just plant a few of those too. So every time I get seeds out of my food, I'm just going to plant them, and maybe something will happen. We'll see. I mean, even if you only get one plant, it's still going to generate tons of vegetables, in theory, of course. And then I have a little bit of cantaloupe seeds left, so I'll just plant that in this one. And then what I did was I practically killed my stuff because I didn't. Wow, this dirt is really not good. I'm going to have to, that one's not going to be a good situation. So I'll have to wait on the cantaloupe seeds. until I, get my dirt, and I still have a lot left. So if you guys haven't started, start trying. It doesn't have to be a perfect application. I'm sure if it is a perfect application, they're going to grow better, but I'll just put a little of my dirt on top. It's good enough. Why waste your dirt? I bought it at 99 cents only, and then I saved my pineapple tops. I'll see if I can sprout them. And you know what's going to happen? I'm going to get a few something. I will show you when it happens, when and if. Okay, so now what have I been doing all day? Actually, I have been kind of busy. Okay, now, let's see. The first thing I did was I was shopping around, and I got 2 boxes of mushrooms. These are just about ready. This one's pretty good. I want to get them thoroughly dehydrated so I don't have to refrigerate them this time. And this one I'm really proud of. This is my dehydrated pineapple. You can dehydrate in the oven. This is almost ready. Part of the thing is like this, conceptualizing. One way to tell if they're done is to eat one. If you're not quite sure, you can put them in the freezer. But I think I'm getting to the point where I can keep them in a baggie and they'll be okay. And then I'm dehydrating. These are sweet potatoes. I've been wanting to do this. These are not quite done. These I kind of know what to do because I buy those scalloped potatoes. I did some of them like this. This one's almost done. Okay, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to try to roast my, I spilled the flour. I wanted to try and roast my turkey on a low heat. Let me see. I think it's ready. One of the things they say, yeah, this looks good. So this has been on, yeah, this is yummy. This is the turkey tenderloin I got at the pantry. And what I did was I just put it in the oven at 250. I wanted to try that. And that's some chicken bouillon. So all I want to do is make some, I had a potato, and I want to make some mashed potatoes to go with my turkey. This food I got at the food pantry. And you guys, if you need food, don't be prideful. If you're living on a really low income, try to stockpile a little bit of food before the worst happens. What we can expect is a price increase in food. Yummy, my potatoes look good. One thing I stockpile in my refrigerator and freezer is margarine. You don't need a lot, but you need a little bit. So that's just one potato. Now, the cast iron skillet from the Pioneer lady is Pioneer woman. So I save the rest of my chicken bouillon if I need it. So let me turn the heat up. And what I want to do, there's a little foil on my, what I did is I cut my chicken up. I mean my turkey tenderloin up. This is a good way. I think this stuff could be a bit, what is the word, tough. So if you slow roast it, I mean if you're dehydrating anyway, then you run less of a risk of you know, tough turkey. It's like a turkey. It's like a turkey breast, kind of. Whoops, my liquid is not really hot yet. It will be in a second. And so this should thicken up into some nice gravy. I want to try to make as much gravy as I can to eat on my potatoes, or you could eat it on bread. You know, if you have, I have a lot of bread. See how easy this is? If you're feeling the pinch of the economy, don't wait around until you're totally financially messed up. So this ended up, I baked it, you know, at 250, you know, just until I thought it was done. And now I want to put the potatoes in there to soak up some of my gravy. So what you want to do is you want to stockpile potatoes, sweet potatoes, and rice. The sooner the better. You know where it has the big 25-pound, I'll turn it on low for a little bit. You know where it has the big 25-pound bags, Smart and Final. Okay, now. Okay, so now, Fundamental Home, you guys check out that channel, said she got pineapple so she could dehydrate it. And I never really thought about it, and I'm glad I did think about it, because now I'm not going to be running out of fruit. One way to protect yourself is dehydrate your fruit and vegetables so you won't run out. Or blanch them just by putting them in boiling water for a couple minutes and then icy cold water. Anything you don't eat, save it in the freezer for later. If you never eat it and you never want to eat it, you can always trash it. For water, save pop bottles and stockpile water just in case. Okay, so now, one good channel, you guys, check this channel out, My Frugal Life. 5 easy ways to save money on a low income. And what was so good about this video is she said, try to go 1 week without buying food. And so you might be thinking, well, I don't have enough money as it is. How am I supposed to do that? Well, you could go to the food bank and you could eat whatever they gave you. A lot of the food banks have no, they have no income requirement. If you have a low income, you can, this is pepper, and you can qualify, then that would be a good thing to do. So you could go to a food bank. Otherwise, like another way you could do it is there's 7 days in a week. Try to go buy food for 5 days, like really big packages of cheap food. And then that's gonna give you pretty soon a week of money. And you could stockpile with that money. If you bought, if you buy this turkey tenderloin when it's half price, you get a lot of meat, and you can also grind it. Okay, I messed this up. Material Girl 338. She dehydrated spinach. That was, and she's the one that had her celery tops in water and they sprouted. All right, now I know some of my followers thought, you know, you're just trying to take advantage of the system. Not really, you guys. Say you have $1,000 per month and you are reduced $100 a month for whatever reason. Now you have $900 left. That's 10% reduction. Now you have $900, and say that was your grocery money, and you have to spend that $100 now on your groceries, and that gives you $800 left. So you might be saying that's a 20%, you know, you have from here to here 20%, but actually is 21%. And that is getting very, very close to 25%, $1 on every $4. This is not good. Don't let what anybody else says or think keep you from doing what you need to survive. The cost of food is going up. The cost of gas is going up. Businesses are going down. I mean, if these big businesses are going down, what do you think is going to happen to you? All right, now I got this thing in the mail, and I want to give you a shot of it in case some of you want to take a screenshot, because these are meals that you could order, but there's no reason you couldn't make some of them yourself. Enchiladas are cheap. Chicken Alfredo could be made with this turkey meat. Chicken Parmesan is cheap. Meat lasagna, grilled salmon. I have salmon patties. Honey garlic meatballs. Bone-in roasted chicken. You know, there's a couple chicken. Ham. Beef meatloaf. It could be turkey. Spaghetti. Lemon chicken, shepherd's pie. Anyway, this can give you some good ideas. And here's the lunch menus. Start thinking to yourself, okay, how can I save a little money? Am I willing to do whatever it takes so that I can, get by and do whatever I need to do? Now, okay, now let me go back over here because I have a couple more things to tell you guys. Okay, so one of the things I'm stockpiling is, I like this laundry booster. If your clothes are really dirty, well, I throw it in the bottom, 1 scoop. And then one of the ladies I follow said, get this because you can also see her washing the dishes and clothes. I mean, in an emergency. And then at Grocery Outlet, I found this big bottle of dish soap. You've got to have dish soap. So if you pick up 1 or 2 extra items now and then, that's the way I do it. Some people don't like to mess around that way. So now let's go here. Stockpile toilet paper. They're running out of toilet paper. I used to have a client that had a luxury napkin business, and the Chinese at that time were gobbling up all the paper pulp. Bleach, dish soap, detergent, bath soap, shampoo, toothpaste, and laundry detergent. And if you can think of any, can you leave it under comments? For stockpile, flour, sugar, salt, yeast, baking powder, baking soda, egg replacer. I get that at Walmart. Ketchup, lemon, mustard. I buy these big lemons at Dollar Tree, and lime and pepper to get started. So now today what I was trying to do is I was trying to find 50-cent cans that had originally been $1. And it is getting harder and harder to find 50-cent cans. But I did find some good deals, and I'll show you what I found. Just once again, big cans of beans. These are good. I got these at Grocery Outlet for $1. What's good about these is you can make them with sausage, or you can make them with Vienna sausage. I had this in the stockpile. Or ham, you know, like a ham sandwich. Or even chicken with baked beans and corn. And then I did find these for 50 cents. The other day I couldn't find any, but today I did. All right, I got chili. I got 2 of them. So on the week, say you were gonna buy food for 5 days, you could make big batches of chili and eat that 2 times. Chicken gravy, that's good for heating chicken. And these are cheaper than the cans of spaghetti. Make big pans of spaghetti and chili. And then the other thing that I didn't buy, but this was, I bought this for 8 cents. And one of the women that I follow, Jan from New York City Saves Money, what she did is she heated her peas and added milk, and then she ground it in the blender. See this? I bought for 8 cents. And made pea soup. And I was eating pea soup the other night with crackers. Or you can make your own croutons. All right, now let me give you one more shot of my turkey and gravy. I'd say this would probably be, if I was going to buy it, it would probably be a $1 meal. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and God bless you all.